Okay guys, I have a giant bubble bar to do. Humongous bubble bar. This is from the Bathinity company. I think I'm saying it right. It's Bath and Infinity. Bathinity. This is... Sorry, this is called the Under the Moonlight bubble bar. I wish she would keep this as a staple. It smells amazing. It's like a perfume that I've had before. It is like a perfumey type smell. So we're going to plug up the hole down here, turn on our water of our beautiful bubble bar, and we're going to drown them and make some bubbles. Now, he's humongous. You could chop this bad boy up into as many pieces as you like. He is big. Oh, Oscar's in here, damn it. He's big as anything, man. Look at him. Look how thick he is. This is just like a Mondo bubble bar. Like, yeah, don't mind the cut on my hand. It's from dry skin. I spend a lot of time in water, so I dry out fast. Hence my new love of body butter. Oh, look at the water. It's already, it went straight purple. And now it's straight blue. That was beautiful. Let's break it in half. Oh, wow. Looks like a cloud on the inside. Okay, I'm going to put this half up here for a moment, and we're going to go ahead and work on that half. Wow, really good crumble. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, broke down. I'm liking it. I hate doing the bubble bars just because they like, they make it very noisy video. So if there was a way I could drown out the faucet, I would do it for you, but there's really not. Sorry, I love playing with a bubble ball. Especially one that has a nice crumble like that. It's not like doughy. It just breaks up nice. I really like that. To the other half. This one was sent to me by the Bathinity company. She was kind enough to send me a couple little items to demo for you guys. And I am very grateful and very thankful that she did so, because she also sent me the Big Apple bubble bar. Oh my lord. I'm from New York. I needed that bubble bar. New York is known as the Big Apple. They're just amazing. I mean, she has the best prices in town and a product on her site for everyone. For everyone in your family, every one of your friends, there is a product. I gotta tell you. She's got a scent, a bath bomb, a bubble bar, that'll make everyone happy. Okay, well, now let's... Ooh, I lost the piece on the side there. So does anybody at the bottom? Oh, not really. Let's jack up the water. Now, it's going to be a little noisy for a minute, guys. Making sure everybody's broke up down there. Oh, shit, I almost lost my ring. Oh, I might get it again. It's alive! In case you guys are wondering, I'm just holding the faucet, so it goes, you know, makes them a little better there. Wow, this is really growing. Okay, I'm just gonna let that go now and let it fill, because we're growing fast here. As you can see, we have a lot of bubbles. I mean, I'm going to move these back a little so it keeps producing more and more and more. And if you want to make more bubbles, all you do is just agitate it. And you can have a giant amount of bubbles. I mean, that bubble bar, every time I move now, it's going to create bubbles. My bathtub is not big. It's quite tiny. It's, ooh, Fred jumped in the way. It's just a regular, like, New York apartment style tub. Trying to see if I can build, but yet still be able to get down to the water to show you the water. Wow, these are really nice. Now, I haven't gone nuts and done the whole... I did some of the water trick, but that was it. But I haven't gone too nuts here. I don't really want to go too nuts because I'm afraid of it overflowing, because see how we kind of got that going right here? It's going to start to overflow soon. And I'm very nervous because I don't want to have to clean it all up again. But we got ourselves a whole bunch, and I have to try and get down to the water. So that's going to be a nice task. So let me shut that off and shut that one off. Okay, now I am going to attempt to dig down into the water so I can therefore show you guys what color we got. Okay, I have moved back. Oscar is biting my arm. I hate when Oscar is in the bathroom. He's so nosy and all he wants to do is bite you. Alright, so we have a pale blue color going on here, which is very hard to show you because the bubbles just keep coming and coming and coming, and I didn't even build them up. So they are quite low right now. Sorry, I have this tripod here that I don't like using, and I'm using it just so I only use it when I do bubble bars, but I do not like using it. So here we are trying to build them up a little bit, and they are growing. Can't even hear my hand doing it anymore. Wow. Okay, I better slow down. We're starting to have a little bit of an overflow. But I think all around, awesome. Sorry. You always feel like a kid when you're playing with a bubble bar. I mean, how do you not enjoy this? Look at it, it's all frothy and foamy. I may be freaking getting old there, but I can still play. I love the noise. It's all bubbles making that noise. So, they are pretty thick up there. Moisture. Surprisingly, this one has a lot of moisture. I'm very blown away when these bubble bars have this type of moisture and they build bubbles. Like, I don't understand how that scientifically works, you know? Obviously, if there's oils and butters in something, it's not going to bubble because it's going to dissipate the bubbles. If you put Dawn in a frying pan that you just fried something in because it has oil all over it, obviously it's going to break the oil up, right? Yeah, what happened here? This is an immense amount of bubbles. Bubbles. More bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. I love the noise. And I can build up again. Look at that. All fresh bubble. That's all fresh. Big bubble, too. Ooh, pop, 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 pop. Alright, guys, so there you have it. That was our Under the Moonlight bubble bar from the Bathinity company. And I'm going to lay back, and I'm going to enjoy my bubbles, and I'm going to relax. Obviously, wow, look at this. Finger test. I hit water. Perfect. I love doing this. The best thing about a bubble bar is if you don't break it up into a bunch of pieces and you're not like putting it in with a bath bomb, and you just do it whole one time in your life, just do a full bubble bar and experience that full bubble bar, you're going to thank me later. It's so cool. It really is. It feels amazing. I mean, I would say 1 to 10. The moisture on this has got to be up there in like an 8. There is a whole lot of moisture here. Yeah, I want to say definitely up there in about like an 8. Because it just slides. It just glides. And it's not gliding from like, you know, glycerin or anything like that. It's gliding from the oils that are in here. It's such a good feeling when you get a good bubble bar that has a lot of moisture to it. And it has a pretty pale blue color. And it smells good. Oh, let me dry my hand and see if it's lingering. Hold on. I'll tell you right now if it has a linger to it. The scent's going to stay on my skin. I've got my towel here. I have my laptop in here with me and everything. It is still on my skin. Ha ha ha. I can still smell it. Alright guys, I am going to enjoy this. I'm probably going to build it up a little more. Just for the hell of it, because I can. Because look, I'm like building right here. just a little spot. And I'm getting all brand new bubbles. So I'm just going to sit here and play and have a good time because Boogie passed out and went to sleep. So he won't be joining me. Besides, he eats them anyway. Trying to train him that bubbles are not food. Doesn't seem to be working out. Okay, I am going to enjoy my Under the Moonlight Bathinity bubble bar. My massive Bathinity bubble bar. And then I'm going to upload this for you and you guys get to see this. The company is listed in the Dropbox down below, along with a bunch of other companies that I know, use, and love. And I would recommend. Also, all my information is under there if you have any questions, anything like that. Don't hesitate. There are no stupid questions in the world. I will answer anything. Even if you want to know something about me, I have no shame. I will answer it. So, there you have it. I know I keep saying it. But, yeah, I'm really in shock and awe of how soft this feeling is, but yet how much bubbles I got, and each time I move, more come. Alrighty, guys, here we have it. Under the Moonlight. Definitely jump on. Pray she still has them available. And if you're really, really, really into the apple scents, you gotta get that Big Apple Bubble Bar. Oh my god. They were also featured in this month's Lavish Bath Box. She did the Poison Apple for the Lavish Bath Box, which in the inside had a darker, like, green, circle-y thing. Inside that bubble bar is really cool. And it smells like true apple. This one has a gorgeous, like a perfume scent, but not like a... I have migraines from certain scents, and usually everything gives me a migraine. Lately, I have not run into migraine scents. I've done pretty well, except for Fortune Cookie Soaps did it to me. But I've done pretty well with the companies now that I have not run into many migraine scents. And you would think that this one has sort of a perfumey scent to it, that it might do it to me. No, not at all. This, I am very happy to have this scent linger all over my body, so I'm going to end out my night with this bubble bar and go climb into my bed and watch a horror movie, because Boogie's sleeping, so the TV's mine. Oh, I cannot believe Halloween is over tomorrow. No! I'm still going to be a giant horror buff and watch my horror movies every time the kid goes to sleep. I gotta get a good horror movie, so if anybody knows of any good horror movies, come on, somebody's gotta tell me a good one. I've seen almost all of them, and the majority of them suck. Walking Dead has now turned me off completely from last week's episode. I haven't even bothered to watch this week's. But last week's episode with Glenn's eye popping out and his turn to Maggie with "I'll find you." Ugh. Don't talk to me when your eye's falling out of your head. And then after that, oh man. The worst was you had to sit there and reminisce with Rick on his life. Is it The Walking Dead or is it Rick's soap opera? I mean, I don't know which one it was, so I'm leaning more towards it's a Rick soap opera. Ooh, look. Can I get you guys down there? See that watercolor and that bubbles down there? Doesn't that look so pretty? I just thought that looked really pretty. Nice, pale, pretty, shiny water. It really looks really pretty. Bring you guys back to bubbles. There you go. Here's some more bubbles. All fresh bubbles. But I'm just really, I'm like having enough of The Walking Dead. I really am. I pretty much think it was gross. It's yucky. Don't talk to me while your eyeballs falling out of your fucking head, dude. If that was me and my husband, I think I would have puked. I definitely would have told him, shut the fuck up and die! And I love my husband. I definitely would have just let him go out of his misery. Don't talk to me, just die, please. But it was heart-wrenching, and it was disgusting, and I almost threw up, and I'm really pissed off at the Rick soap opera that it is. I mean, you know, how many times could you have grabbed that axe that you were going to chop your son's arm off with, and impaled it into friggin' Negan's head? So what, if you would have died in the process? You're gonna die eventually anyhow. At least you'll go out saving, you know, killing Negan and maybe saving your kid. I would rather go down fighting. That's just me, though. I wouldn't give up to anybody. I wouldn't chop my kid's arm off either, though. I'd definitely impale Negan's head with that axe. Okay, I've had enough of Walking Dead rant. The other thing that pissed me off was my favorite show, American Horror Story, that just started getting good. Oh, she bashes in her ex-husband's head. What is with them bashing heads in lately on these fucking shows? Come on, guys. Quit copying each other. Make it better. Alright. Hopefully, I don't get disappointed by this week's Walking Dead. I might watch that later on tonight, but I think I'd rather just go for a horror movie. So if any of you guys can help me out and tell me some cool horror movies, definitely drop it in the comment section so I can go check out some cool horror movies. I have it could be any horror movie because I have the Fire Stick, and I can pretty much pull up majority of movies. I even get the ones that are in the theaters. So I can pretty much pull up any movie. I don't know why we did Fire Stick, but I kind of got sick of my cable bill. Every month it was higher and higher and higher, and they were charging me for friggin' equipment I never had, and one time they hit me with 3 months in advance and said, nope, that's what you owe. I was like, no, that's 3 months of my bill. It just turned into a mess, so I got rid of Time Warner Cable. They sucked. And now we just have our Netflix and our Fire Stick, and I can watch more there than I ever could on cable. Anyhow, I love yous, and if you have not subscribed, push the button down below so you can enjoy the next product we put up, and thank you to the Bathinity company for sending me this amazing bubble bar. And yeah, if you want to have some tub talk with me next time, after we do a bubble bar or a bath bomb or something like that, you gotta hit the subscribe button so you know when I'm gonna be on. I want to try and go live, so I'm still working on that for a little while, but it's very difficult to figure it out. I just can't figure out how to do it, and it's like stereo instructions when you're trying to listen to them teach you how to do it or read how to do it, and I don't know. My computer is so confusing, it's unreal, so trying to find these different things to open up my actual camera, I'm just going to buy a separate webcam. That's the way it's going to have to go. I'm going to have to spend the money and buy a separate webcam that'll just be compatible with my computer and do that, because I can't find my damn camera inside my laptop. I disabled it, and now I can't re-able it. It's lost. Okay, guys, I love yous. I'll talk to you soon, and I hope you enjoy this massive bubble bar demo. Good night, guys.